My source for this segment is Michael Liedke, AP Technology Writer. We all love new phones, am I right? Tons of mags, smartphone, tweeting, selfies, chatting, God knows what else. We live on our phones, taking them everywhere, doing whatever the hell people do on their phone time. We can't live without them. We'd just be so lost. We'll be like forgetting it, charging it all of a sudden. Oh my god, you can't pick up until the next day. OMG, FNL. Now, let's be serious for a minute. I don't mean to say I'm anti-tech, but I'm just not up to date with my phone, and honestly, I can't afford a new one. Plus, I only use my cell phone for work anyway, so I may sound bitter, don't think that. It's just me being me. There are many wonderful things our cell phones can do. We can even touch other people. If separation or finding them with our cell phone is an amazing tool. We can even use it to keep tabs on our children in the case they're taken. Yeah, tech is wonderful. I just had to cover both sides of the subject. Well, you may think that this segment is all about just the overview of cell phones. Well, I've got something for you. A Lenovo smartphone unveiled Thursday will be clever enough to grasp your physical surroundings, such as the room's size and the presence of other people, and potentially transform how we interact with e-commerce, education, and gaming. Today's smartphone can track location through GPS and cell towers, but that does little more than tell apps where you are. Tapping Google's 3-year Project Tango, the new Fab 2 Pro will use software and sensors to track motions and map building interiors, including location of doors and windows. If Tango fulfills its promise, furniture shoppers will be able to use the Fab 2 Pro to download digital models of couches, chairs, and coffee tables to see how they would look in their actual living rooms. Kids studying the Mesozoic era would be able to place a virtual Tyrannosaurus or Velociraptor in their homework classroom, and even take selfies with one. The technology would even know when to display information about an artist or scene depicted in a painting as you stroll through a museum. Tango will be able to create internal maps of homes and offices on the fly. Google won't need to build a mapping database ahead of time, as it does with existing circumstances like Google Maps and Street View. Nevertheless, Tango could raise fresh concerns about privacy if controls aren't stringent enough to prevent on-fly maps from being shared with unauthorized apps or heisted by hackers. Lenovo says the Fab 2 Pro will sell for $500, begin shipping in the US in August. The device is expected to be available to the world in mid-September. In another effort to put a new twist on smartphones, Lenovo also previewed the newest models in its Moto line, which it bought from Google 2 years ago. The Moto Z and Moto Z Force will let people snap on additional equipment called mods to back their phones. The additional mods include an ability to amplify music, a projector for displaying photos and video from the phone, and a power pack that provides 22 hours of additional battery. The phones will be available exclusively in the US through Verizon this summer, before a global release in the fall. The new phones are coming out as phone sales are slowing. People have been holding off on upgrades, partly because they haven't gotten excited about the types of technological advances hitting the market during the past few years. Phones offering intriguing new technology, such as Tango, could help spur more sales. But Tango's room mapping technology is probably still too abstract to gain mass appeal right away, says Ramon Lamas, the analysis of the IDC research group. For most folks, this is still a couple steps ahead of what they can wrap their brains around, so I think there's going to be a bit long gestation period, Lamas says. Other smartphones promised quantum leaps have flopped. Remember Amazon's Fire phone released with great fanfare 2 years ago? That souped up phone features 4 front-facing cameras and a gyroscope so images could be seen in 3 dimensions. The device also offers a tool called Firefly that could be used to identify objects and sounds. But the fire fizzled, and Amazon no longer even sells the phone. The Fab 2 Pro also looks impressive, with a 6.4-inch display screen and 4 cameras to help perform its wizardry. Lenovo boasts the phone's sensors capture about 250,000 measurements per second. Despite all the fancy hardware, the key to the Tango phone's success is likely to hinge on the breadth of compelling app Google previously released experimental Tango devices designed for computer programmers, spurring them to build about 100 apps that should work with the Fab 2 Pro. Home Improvement retailer Lowe's is releasing an app that enables Fab 2 Pro users to measure spaces with a phone and test out digital replicas of appliances and other decor would look around the house. Plus, that people would find their house find useful in their everyday lives. Both large and small tech companies are betting that augmented reality, or AR, will take off sooner than later. Microsoft has been selling a $3,000 prototype of its HoloLens AR headset. Others, using Facebook's Oculus and Samsung, are out with virtual reality, or VR, devices. Google has one coming as well through its Daydream project. While AR tries to blend the artificial with your actual surroundings, VR immerses its users in something that's entirely fabricated.